Alright, just doing a quick video here, and I went to several places. Today I went to the local swap meet and I found a couple of things here, and I went to the Goodwill bins. And two different things here. The swap meet opens at 6 a.m. in the morning. Super pitch dark to get there. It took me about 45 minutes or something to get there. Maybe not quite that long, but it seemed like a trip there, and essentially you can't see the paint on the road and in the shine and it's just windy and rainy and not great. And it opened 5 minutes late, which was kind of unfortunate, but what can you do? And it was, I don't want to say half capacity, but it wasn't as large as it was before, and I guess they have it Saturday at some point, a special Saturday part, and I guess it looked like picked over. But when we got in there, the vendors were not set up either, and so the tarps were over everything, and I didn't find a lot of stuff. The first thing I saw was a Hot Wheels table that was 3 for $1, and that was fine. When I forgot to mention, it cost $5 to get in early, and it really isn't worth $5. It just really isn't, because there's a lot of vendors and booths that have, stuff that's pretty dang close to retail. So, if a record's $5, there are some records that are probably worth $5, but, condition is very, very important in records. And Burton Cummings might be worth $5, but, in better cover, so, I would have happily paid $3, but I just, I can't, mess with that kind of stuff. So I moved around and found some 3 for $1 Hot Wheels, and I picked up, and every car has, of course, it's probably its issues here. I can tell you everything about this one, probably from the 90s. Or so, I don't really know. This one's got AW unfortunately marked on it. Hopefully that'll clean off, but the truck is in pretty good condition otherwise. The stanchion or light standers are still there, so that's in pretty good condition for that one. 3 for $1. This one here is a Matchbox from probably the late 70s. Don't know anything about it. It's made in England. This one here is a Range Rover or Land Rover, and I thought it was one of the made in England ones there. But again, it's dark, it's late, it's early, and I made a mistake there. This is just a Thailand one. Doesn't have any value, so it's just one you throw around down the track and just, don't worry about the scratches on it. Picked this one up because it's very mint condition, but again, when you can buy a brand new Hot Wheels out of a package, it looks like somebody took it out of the packages and then that was all they did with it. I don't know about this Jeep here, I don't know anything about that. But there's Hot Wheels number 5 Aurora or something, whatever that is. Some sort of Jeep there. I thought that was pretty cool there. And then I got this Velma car. I have another one of these. These character cars usually cost a little bit more. This is a Velma car here. I don't know what model that is. This is Scooby-Doo on the hood with Velma on it. Kind of a cheesy car. The last one I had was a mid-condition one like this one here, but the wheel was bent. But I was able to get that fixed. It was a factory flaw, actually. There was an extra piece of something. And I think this is one of these color changers, and I thought it had the windshield, but I guess it didn't. I was pretty sure this had the windshield, but it didn't, so this is going to go out the door here. Again, it's one of those color changers, I think. So I didn't do too well on the Hot Wheels. I got 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So that wasn't so great. I got some postcards from the same vendor, and he wanted $20 for the whole stack, but he said, I could do 3 for $1 on that one. So this is Tahoe, nothing special. Don't know why I grabbed it, but I just was kind of on a time crunch because I want to get to the bins before it opened. This one here is Michigan, Allegan County, Michigan, Otsego. Allegan, just thought that was a kind of unusual postcard there, so kind of cool there. And then this one here is out of Upland, California. I sure hope I haven't written Upland, and that's a postcard I'll just throw in my binder and not do anything about with it, or my box, whatever. So there was that. What else did I get at the swap meet? I did find people selling sports cards. There was one person that had vintage 90s binders, and they were $20 a piece, and I thought, that was a little bit too much to be paying for 90s cards that have relatively little value. I did find somebody with some Ziploc bags of sports cards, and guess what? Almost 0 of the cards were protected, but I saw this one on the top and I said I figured I'd give it a chance for $5. And this is Yordan Alvarez. So there's Yordan Alvarez right there. It's some sort of, fake mem card. I don't know. It's some sort of Walmart card or whatever like that. So I figured I might as well grab that. I was in the $5 bag. Then I got this Giancarlo Stanton holiday ornament there. So there was that one there. So I think it was worth it for that. But the rest of the cards are pretty much take them or leave them here. Here's some sort of random Joaquin Benoit in a top loader. Don't know exactly why. It's not his rookie here because he's had an awful lot of playing experience on the back there. We got some sort of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Select. I don't know if that's his rookie item. I'm not sure about that one there. But again, none of these things were top-loaded or penny-sleeved or anything. This card was in there, this Robinson Cano, that's an older one, doesn't have a lot of value. And we got a bunch of these cards, don't know anything about this Ted Williams. Shout out to Reindeer Studios, but look at the artwork on some of these things, it's just really weird. It's almost like kids try to do that. Here's a Yu Darvish card of some kind. Robbie Ray. And then there was a bunch of these, which I have most of these. I don't know if I haven't kept them. I have to double check and see. Those are the old MVP McDonald's cards that were in there. An old Oro Eat card. So it's so weird finding cards from 2022 in there and then finding cards from the 90s in that same bag. Very unusual. Some of these player selections, I don't know if these are fan favorites or whatever. Because there was one in here where it was like, what? Andy Friedman, don't know, oh no, Andy Friedman did Torrey Hunter for some reason there, so I guess Andy Friedman, that's his artwork for Torrey Hunter. This one, Andy Friedman's Steve Traxel, so I don't know if these are fan favorites or what the heck these are. Steve Traxel is no longer playing. Felipe Mora, Melvin Mora, so I don't know. No idea. And Alan Trammell, so very, very weird. This is some, like I said, Andy Friedman's set or whatever. No idea what any of that is all about, but that was $5 for that bag, so I think that was fine. And then I went to the Goodwill bins, and it turns out the bins are actually raising prices next week. So I don't know what they're going to be raising it to, but our bins are one of the most expensive that I can find on YouTube when I watch other bins videos. People say what their prices are, and I said, wow, yours is a lot cheaper. I found this for 39 cents because the guy at the register doesn't really care. 39 cents for kids' books, so handbook for Cub Masters, that's pretty cool. There's that one there. 1940s book in kind of a okay condition. Air Explorer Manual, Boy Scouts of America. I could flip through the pages, but nah, whatever. Soup and Me, I really like that on ABC's Weekend Special. It's on YouTube to watch for free, and it'll never be on DVD because just how it is. Everything I ever watched when I was a kid on Saturday morning is almost not on DVD at all. So Currently Wonderworks, that was not a Saturday morning thing. Then I got some VCR tapes here, The Brain of Morbius. These are all by weight, so if they don't, when they change the weight price, these are going to cost over $1. The Goodwill main stores, all of them stopped here, have stopped selling VCR tapes 100%. And you just find them at the bin. So this is a Vintage Doctor Who one. I had to grab that one. And this one probably cost me $2.50 or something ridiculous. The Santorin Experiment and Genesis of the Daleks. I did not know if I had that one, so I figured, might as well grab that. Almost done now. A little bit of bubble wrap there in a junky box here. And I'm trying to get through here, but Walt Disney's Comics and Stories. Again, these are 39 cents each. They're probably about dollar comics. They're not in very good condition. Walt Disney Scamp from the late 70s, early 80s. This is, I think, probably a little older. Unfortunately, the corner is missing there. Somebody threw that bag. It probably broke off in the store. Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse. These are all gold key, and gold keyed comics don't have very much value at all. And there's Daffy Duck. I could show you that these are from I think this was from 1981, I'm not 100% sure, but somewhere in that, 78 to 81. Picked this up at the Goodwill, picked this up at the swap meet, I forgot to show this one, and this is NASCAR Adventures with Brett Bodine, and I thought maybe I might send it to him, I'm not sure, but it's going to cost quite a bit to have him autograph that, so do not know about that one. And I think the last thing I have here, somebody donated an antique book collection of books that were all in Welsh, and I just thought it would be fun to have an old Welsh book for my collection. Most of them were Christian, religious, Bible-type books or something. I don't really know exactly. But this one was from early 1900s. I don't know the date in here. I couldn't find one. Here's the first page there. One of the first pages right there. But there was there was probably about 50 more, at least 50 or more of those. So, just in a nutshell, that's what I got at the swap meet. There's a few other things I just chose not to show at the Goodwill bins. And like I said, everybody's quite disappointed. I'll show it in the video that the bins have just basically said, oh, by the way, we just want to give you a really bad price and a bad time frame anyway. So, thank you for watching.